I was born on an island that only really had one rule, the kind that wasn't spoken but lived in people's posture, the way their mouths tightened, the way their eyes avoided a certain part of the sea. We were never to talk about the island across the water. It sat to the east, a half-mile off our shoreline. You couldn't miss it. You'd see it from almost anywhere, past the docks, over the tree line, from the cliffs. It was always there, still, never changing. A piece of land so close you could row to it, though no one did. I can't remember a single adult ever naming it. If you asked even by accident, someone would shut it down immediately, not angrily, just firmly, like flicking a candle out. Once when I was 7 or 8, I asked my mother if anyone lived there. She didn't scold me. She just took my hand and led me inside. Another time, I asked my grandfather if he'd ever been. He paused too long before saying, "No. Never ask about it again." It wasn't forbidden in the way dangerous things are forbidden. It was deeper, like the island didn't want to be spoken of. And the people here had agreed to let it be. Our island wasn't big. You could walk across it in a few hours. There was the village near the western bay, stone paths, wood-slatted houses, a small church where we held market on Sundays, a few farms, a fishing dock, an old watchtower no one used anymore. It was quiet, steady. The trade boat came once a week, always arriving from the mist. It brought flour, salt, tools, letters sometimes. No one ever left with it. Only the trader ever boarded it. We were a closed loop, the sea, the woods, the cliffs. And beyond all of that, the other island, always there, always ignored. There were 5 of us who couldn't leave it alone. Me, Jonah, Sam, Eli, Nathan. We were loud, restless boys, running barefoot, building slingshots, daring each other. Jonah was the biggest. Sam was the fastest. Eli was the careful one. Nathan was the clever liar. And me, I guess I was the one who remembered. We never spoke of the island often, only when we were sure no one was listening. We didn't plan it at first, but I think we all knew. We would go. Jonah said it first. "I think we should go." No one asked where. We knew. 2 mornings later, before sunup, we met at the dock. The skiff was old, but it floated. We packed what little we could: water, bread, rope, a cracked compass, a hammer. We rowed out into the mist. The island rose ahead, jagged and dark, bigger now, heavier. Halfway there, fog swallowed our home behind us, just gray behind us, and then fins, black shapes sliding under the water, silent, circling. Jonah and Nathan rowed faster. Sam gripped the hammer. Then, a jolt, reef. Water poured in. The skiff tilted. We abandoned it, diving into the freezing sea. We dragged ourselves onto shore. Cold, shivering, barely whole. No bags, no compass, nothing but each other. But the beach, it looked the same, too same. Same crooked tree, same slope of sand, same rocks. We hadn't gone anywhere. Or maybe we had. We followed a narrow path inland, and there, standing still in the tall grass, was a woman. Too still, too tall. Her smile was wrong, her mouth bent the wrong way, while her eyes stayed kind. She lifted one finger and pointed, not at us, but over us. We turned and saw ourselves, 5 doubles, standing in the trees, mirrored but wrong, clothes reversed, faces blank, no words, no movement. Behind us, the woman's head tilted unnaturally forward. Then, she screamed. The sound tore through us, in our bones, in our teeth. And then, silence. When we looked again, they were gone. We moved deeper into the woods. The trees were wrong too. Imitations. Bark that felt like cloth. Branches that bent the wrong way. We found a clearing. A house stood there, weathered, sagging. Nathan said it looked like his house. We stepped inside. Photographs lined the walls of Nathan's family, but wrong, mirrored, twisted. Then, Nathan vanished. We searched the house. Upstairs, downstairs, no Nathan, until he stepped calmly into the doorway, smiling, but not the way he used to. His voice was calm, his movements rehearsed. He said he'd been upstairs the whole time. We didn't believe it, but we moved toward the beach anyway. And then, a voice shrieked behind us. Eli was gone. We waited, and then she appeared, holding Eli in her arms, rocking him like a mother rocks a child. His screams faded into choking gasps, then a soft, sickening crack. Eli went still. She smiled at us, waving with one free hand. We ran. We found an old boat. It carried us back across the water. When our island came into view, a crowd was waiting. They knew. Eli's mother wept. Nathan's mother clung to him. But something was wrong. Nathan smiled. A wrong smile, his mouth bending downward, his eyes glassy with regret. The villagers didn't argue. They led him gently to the sea and held him under. We begged them to send help, to search. But by the next day, no one even said his name.